On the agenda is Rick McDowell and Ryan Jefferson.
I have to say I really appreciate the encouragement from the back of the room. Every time we come, I really like it.
We all know.
It's good to be here. I'm going to let Ryan do most of the talking. I just wanted to say that Monday night is our monthly meeting. We have a meeting once a month in the watershed, one at 11 and one at 6:30, and part of the meeting is going to be dedicated to water sign-up. So we're hoping that will encourage people to come out and maybe sign up. We send out about 140 letters to folks each month saying this is what's happening to come to the meeting. So hopefully we'll see what we can do. The other thing is that I'm working on a little piece for the speed reception that's coming up. I guess the night of the next commission meeting, to talk about sort of what we learned in the project from 2006 to 2013, and then really focus more, since it's for legislators, about the implications for the whole state. Because I think there are some state and regionally that really we've learned things that hopefully somebody at the legislative level will use these things. So that's going to be a push, and it's not done yet. But once it's done, I'll share it with you folks.
Good evening, Commissioners. First off, I'd like to say I'm gearing up for the Punker Show, so I just wanted to thank you guys once again for the opportunity to attend that. I'm real excited. Been looking up all my classes and rechecking on which ones I want to go to, and kind of wish they'd spend a little bit more time in education classes than even the show itself. So that's kind of a good thing for me. And also let you know that we had a fellow come in from a national company today named Durango, and he's interested in getting his product kind of in the project, and he's promoting it and everything like that. And so we're kind of moving forward on this idea that we're going to include a couple of new Renco systems this phase. Really the pluses are there are a lot less intricate pieces. Okay, of course, you have experience with the peat modules, or well, you from all our lectures with you. This is kind of just a two-tank system. You got your septic tank, and then you got your Renco system, and everything is done in the second tank. It doesn't require any kind of peat modules. The UV light is actually included in the septic tank. So that's kind of nice. I like that whole idea that it's all kind of compacted and easy to maintain. So we're going to try it out, see how it works out, and moving forward with that. So just in the works of that. I also brought you the latest list of Phase 5 homeowners, how many people are on it, what kind of systems we're looking at putting in, as well as which ones we want to maybe rehabilitate. We found some that it might be a better solution as opposed to replacing the whole thing with a real brand new system, to actually go ahead and rehabilitate some of the old parts and make it a working and running system based on that, as opposed to replacing it all. So give me these. Well, I think there's extras there. Basically, just like I said, it gives a breakdown. It gives the homeowners' names, their addresses, the types of systems. If you look down here at the totals, that's what you really should put your eyes on. The peat module direct discharges, we're looking at about 12 this round. The Renco direct discharges, we're going to have 3, like I just kind of discussed there for a second. We have about 4 different rehabilitations that we're looking at doing. One of them is due to lack of maintenance. 2 of them are because, once again, they're old. They're like old aerator systems, basically. And we kind of thought, well, we're going to try it out and just try to rehabilitate based on advice from the district sanitarian, as well as some other fellows in that septic field, upper echelons of it. And then 2 French drains, basically because there's too much water pooling over top of the system. So we want to put a few French drains in and try to make it so we divert the water. and a partridge in a pear tree. But so that's what we've been working on, you know, just trying to move forward. I'm actually now that I've got this, I'll be able to flesh out my budget a little bit better, you know, so that I understand what parts need to go where, and just kind of moving forward from there. So moving right along.
Well, it's good to see you trying these other systems, because I think that the whole point of the exercise when we started was to see which of these systems might work better. We kind of went with the few systems we had, kind of stuck with a lot of those, and I kept wondering, you know, there should be people more interested in these type getting into this, because as much trouble as we had with the others, this one can't be a whole lot worse. I would think.
Right, exactly. It'll be interesting, and he says, of course, you know, he's a salesman, so you know he's trying to sell his product, but he also promises really good support. So I really want to make sure that we will be able to have the on-site support as we're installing, as well as, you know, maintenance trainings, and trying to make sure that we're all on the same page as, you know, as we move forward and try to, you know, this is the second site visit that he's come out and looked at this stuff with us, so that's a good sign. I mean, at least he's willing to come out from, I think he's in Eastern Virginia. And, you know, he travels all over the place. So he came today, and he spent all day with me, pretty much, you know, just trying to, because I asked him a bunch of questions about it. And so I feel more comfortable about it than I did before. I just kind of was lingering.
I really think one of the things we get from each one of these systems is some idea of what, and I know you guys are working on this, is the cost per year on them to maintain them. You know, if we could look at it from or, you know, as far as what it's going to cost to maintain these, because, you know, you want a system that works, but you also want one that you can afford. Mm-hmm. And, you know, and I'm sure these people that are putting these systems in, that are in these systems would like us to work on that as best we can. You know, make sure that we don't put something in that's not sustainable. And that's why I really like the idea of these other systems and things like that, to see what, you know, exactly, because it's hard to compare things if you don't have a lot of different ones to look at, see which is the cheapest as far as maintenance.
Right. So, thank you.
Appreciate it, guys.